We like that.
What's good, bananas? Welcome back to another sick and badass and awesome Broman Bags video. Today, we're changing things up a little bit. We're not going to be doing a badass gaming review. Instead, we're going to talk about the news. I don't know, I was scrolling Twitter and I saw something that I just knew I had to make a video and discuss. It is the meat allergy ticks. I don't know if you guys saw, but they're biting people and you get a meat allergy. Yes, you heard that right. If a fucking tick bites you now these days, you don't just get Lyme disease, you also get the 2-in-1 combo pack, the fucking meat allergy with it. And after I heard that noise, I had to devise a plan to take out these bad boys. So sit back, relax, and listen to this plan because as a citizen of this country, we rely on you to help me destroy these ticks. The first thing we need to do, we got to set up hunting parties. Just like how in Australia, if you see a giant fucking toad walking around, you got to kill it. Australia had this issue where giant toads were running around and eating cats and eating fucking babies. And they gave the permission to all the people of Australia. They said, if you see these things, use any means possible to kill it. We got to do the same thing for ticks. But not only just ticks, but white-tailed deers and white-footed mice, because those bad boys are how they spread. These meat allergy ticks jump onto the backs of these deers and they roam around these deers like they sit on it like a nest. They build a city inside them. Thousands of ticks growing on these deers. So think about it. Every time you see a deer in your backyard, they might be spreading hundreds of meat allergy ticks all over the place. It's a goddamn nightmare. If you ever see any deer, we got to get a hunting party going. Wipe out all the deer. We just have to clean house. There's probably, 30 million deers in the United States? We could easily find many Americans that are willing to step up to the plate and spend the next 2 to 3 years, hard-earned hours, to just wipe out as many deer as possible. The mice will be a little bit tough. We have to maybe get an army of cats. I'd say like a cat breeding program specifically bioengineered to attack only these mice. We send them out into the woods, send them out into residential neighborhoods that these mice live in, and let them hunt them down. We don't even have to bioengineer cats, honestly. They're smart enough. We say, hey, these are the bad guys, they go get them. Once we wipe out the white-tailed deer and the fucking mouse, we're pretty much all set on how they fucking travel. Ticks are very I don't really know the word for it. Was it sedimentary? Or I don't even know the word. Where they sit in one place for a long time. That's what they do. They don't move on their own. They sit and they wait. That's the thing. They latch onto things. So if we could wipe out their biggest means of transportation, that is a huge step in the right fucking direction. And then step two. Now this is the big one. This is how we attack the ticks. We already killed their means of transportation. Now we got to take out, the ticks themselves. 3 different beasts we need to use. Opossums or possums, however the fuck you want to call them. There's an O in front of it, so I'm going to call them opossums, but I know they're called possums. Chickens and beetles. The beetles can get the ticks directly. Possums will scurry the neighborhood, make sure they're not in our backyards and in the woods. And then the chickens, the same thing. They go through the farms, make sure none of our animals have any ticks on them or cows. I know what you're saying. How are we going to get these animals in like a large number to attack these ticks? Very easy. Right now, we have about 3 million possums in this world, and they're in this country, and there's 3 trillion ticks in the United States that we have to take out. AI says 0.5 to 3 trillion. I'm going to just say we got to go completely at the 3 trillion mark. That's probably the realistic number. So we got to take those fucking, I think it was 3 million possums, fucking make a factory where they fuck each other and massively reproduce. So we need to bump that number up to maybe like 300 million possums. Same thing we have to do with the beetles. That will be a little bit easier because bugs are gross and they just like massively, spray eggs everywhere and hundreds of thousands of them grow a day. So the beetles won't be a problem. Same thing with the chickens. Chickens are pretty sweet. They just pop out eggs every day. So the amount of chickens we can get, think about the math. 365 days times what? 100,000 chickens? Yeah, you're looking at like what? Tree man, do the math. Was that 36 million chickens? That's easy enough. After we get the beetles and a large number, we have to load up a giant plane. And I saw a video, I don't know if you guys remember when they wanted to like re-tree the Amazon because of all like the fire damage that happened, where they like flew a plane over the Amazon and dropped a bunch of acorns. We do the same thing, but with these beetles into heavy wooded areas. So it's away from people too. So, we don't have a bunch of fucking beetles flying around like a plague. But we drop those beetles into those wooded areas. They hit the ground, and at nighttime, they fuck up the ticks. That's the biggest part about it, too. The beetles attack at night. The possums and the chickens attack during the day. Once we could take out the 3 trillion ticks, and, with the deer and the mice gone, that should eradicate the whole problem. I would say, on average, the whole plan can take up to 10 years. We need it done sooner, especially if there's a meat allergy out there. We can't have people in this country having meat allergies. That would be the end of this country if we can't eat meat. Think about it. What is the main source of protein? Meat. If you can't eat a fucking cow or a steak, you can't go to a steakhouse with your boys because you got bit by a fucking tick. That would be catastrophic. Now imagine if that spread to every single American in this country, and then a country wages war with us, and our men are fucking vegans now or vegetarians because we can't eat hamburgers and steaks. We're all frail and decrepit, and the Chinese come rolling in ready to fuck us up because they've been eating bioengineered cows that are fucking impervious to all ticks and shit. Exactly. The time for action is now. Step up. Show your congressman this video. Show your local senator. Show everybody this video because this might be the only way we could stop this. Well, if you like the video, make sure to comment down below if you're willing to join the cause, if you're willing to join the hunting parties. I'm going to start looking into it. I'm going to start setting up some parties. With that being said, subscribe, turn on those noties, show your dad the video. You know the vibes. Keep healing, baby. Pah!
All right. Fuck.